air itself felt alive, slicing through anything that dared to breathe. In the remote Siberian village of Oymyakon, where even shadows seemed frozen in place, lived an 80-year-old woman named Anya Petrovna. Her face was a map of time, wrinkled, weathered, but unbroken. She had outlived winters that buried houses, storms that swallowed roads, and silence that could drive a person mad. But this winter was different. That night the wind howled like a warning. Anya sat near her small iron stove, feeding it the last pieces of firewood she had gathered before the storm. The flame flickered weakly, struggling just like everything else in this frozen world. Then she heard it. A long, low howl. Her hands froze, not from the cold but from recognition. She moved toward the small frost-covered window and wiped it with her sleeve. Outside, under the pale moonlight, shadows moved across the snow. Eyes, dozens of glowing eyes. The wolves had come close, too close. Hunger had driven them here. Anya knew the rules of this land. At 71 degrees C, survival was not about strength. It was about patience, instinct, and refusing to give up. She had seen what wolves could do. Alone, she would be easy prey, but she was not afraid, not yet. She grabbed her old wooden rifle from the wall. It wasn't just a weapon, it was history. Her late husband had carried it for decades. She checked it carefully. One shot loaded, not enough for a pack. The wolves circled slowly, their paws silent on the snow. One stepped forward larger than the rest, its breath visible in the freezing air. The leader, Anya, understood. This was a test. She opened the door slightly.
"Stay back, you devils! You'll not take me! I am not afraid to die! Gay!"
Then she remembered something.
The metal container outside in the snow. It's our only chance now.
Moving quickly, faster than anyone would expect from an 80-year-old, she wrapped herself in thick furs and stepped outside. As she dug through the snow, uncovering the container, the wolves moved closer, too close. Anya opened the lid and threw chunks of frozen meat far from the house. The pieces scattered across the snow. For a moment nothing happened. Then the pack broke. They rushed toward the meat, snarling, fighting among themselves. She slipped inside and slammed the door shut. Silence, only her breathing. Minutes passed, then hours. The howls faded into the distance. The wolves were gone. Anya sat back down near the stove, her hands shaking, not from fear but from the cold finally catching up to her. At 71 degrees C, the world didn't forgive mistakes, but it respected those who endured.